Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do a page in this book here. It's Creative Haven Enchanted Christmas coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. It's kind of an older one, and I'm going to do this page here. I got out some Tombows, one in a kind of a beige color that I'm going to do the tree in. Blue is going to be kind of our whitish color, just kind of like an edge piece. And then I got two red pieces. Kind of doing it in red, white, and of course the tree is going to be brown. So maybe some of these cookies might end up being brown too. But most of the candy and the frosting and then that kind of thing is going to be done in red and white. So we're just going to start marking out some colors. I tested the brown over here, and we'll just go ahead and put that in. Tombows don't have names. It's 990 in the set. They're water-based. If you put a lot of it on there, it might bleed through this paper. It's kind of thin, so I'm going to go ahead and get some paper to put down behind it. Always a good idea when you're using any kind of markers. All these have got colors on them. And I got a feather over here. We'll just take one of these. It's going to have a crease in it though, but that's all right. Just stick it in here. Put the crease. This is a piece of sticker paper. You peel it off and you can make stickers out of it. Just happens to be sitting there, so I'm going to use it. Okay, 990 in the tree color here, and we're just going to pull it on up. Maybe darken it in some places, but for the most part, any other shading in here, I will just do with pencils. So we're just going to kind of willy-nilly it around here. Try to find the branches and such that kind of go up into nowhere. And I'm not going to do, a whole bunch of work here. It's just going to go on and save my hand here. Went on a trip this last weekend. Did a lot of walking. And a lot of other things that kind of took a toll on me. Wanted to get around and see as much as I could. We went to Vegas, me and my husband. He goes to concerts, and U2 had a concert down there in the Sphere. So that was one excursion that we did, and then we walked up the whole strip in Vegas where all the gambling casinos are, so I could take a peek at those because I've never been there. Some of them are just amazing. I like architecture. And yeah, some of those places are just done to the hilt on their decorations. And because it was Christmas time, they all had some type of a Christmas in their lobbies or conservatories. So that was just out of this world for me to see. I believe it was the Bellagio had the Nutcracker done in complete, I would say at least 10 feet tall, maybe even taller than that for some of them. Pieces from the Nutcracker, like the King Mouse, and of course the little girl that does all the dreaming and stuff. And they're all done in flowers. It was just gorgeous. I mean, that in itself was just the coolest thing to see. And then a couple of other ones had their decorations depending on their theme of their casino. So they would either have it done in traditional Christmas types, or they would have it done in architectural type. It was just gorgeous to see. I did that day 8.5 miles of walking, because you really have to walk around up there, which was a little tough on me. We also got to see a show, which was fun. Okay, some of these look like cookies to me, and I'm going to do the chimney. It's a gingerbread house. Do that in the brown. And a gingerbread house, probably the house part would also be brown. So it would be a gingerbread cookie, right? So yeah, it was a fun experience. Something that I guess you would do like once. I don't gamble, so it was just fun to see the buildings. Okay, we're going to go up in here too. I think I have a lighter color, but I don't know. We're going to get this blending thingy, because I don't like all these little... Is this a blender? Yeah. Lines I'm getting here. So we're going to put that down a little bit here and see if that'll make it a little smoother for me. Should have done it with water or something, but hey. I am going to go over it with pencil. Gingerbread's a little darker than this color. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. We kind of did it in a rush. We only had 3 days, so we saw, I don't know if I said it, the Circus Soleil, or whatever you pronounce that. That was an amazing show. So we did that also, along with all the walking. It's really interesting down there. I mean, besides the people that gamble like crazy, the laws are a little different down there, which was amusing for me. You can take a drink anywhere you want to drink, as long as it's a drink from the area. Walking out on the street, people were doing it. I mean, it was just like, wow. And a lot of people waiting for cars and stuff out, because of course we'd walk up and go in through the lobby doors. It's just amazing, some of these places. There we go. I wonder if that'll blend out a little bit. Yeah, I could take water to it, like I said. Okay, oops, put the wrong cap on that. That goes in that one, and this one goes in this one. Okay, we're going to take the blue. It's 451, and I'm just going to like put it in here, and we'll get out a different blending. And then we're just going to pull it out. Okay, so we're just going to tap it in. And blend it out. So then I'm coming home, and all the airplanes were I don't like airplanes. Way back was really rough. We were coming back into SeaTac with the storm that we were having here. So it was just bumpier than anything. Do the same thing over here. Maybe I'll put that down first and see how that does. Yeah, doesn't make any difference really. So yeah, the plane was fun. We had a good time though. Okay. This one here. Put the candy darker color down here. And of course, I did not decorate the house prior to leaving because of the kitty. So I set Owen, because she's young, we're having an interesting time with the trees. So we put them up and decorate just with plastic balls. Yeah, they make them pretty nice nowadays. They've got glitter and different colors on them. So it's just lights and the plastic balls right now. Trying to make sure she does not eat the trees. In fact, our Christmas tree downstairs, the big one, the main one that I do, we put a little cat. It's like a big donut that she can run around like a little cave in underneath the tree. So we put the tree stand in the center of it and then have her doing her own thing. Throw little balls inside of that thing and she can run around in it pretty good. I hope that blurs a little more than that, but we're having fun here. A little bit up here, a little snow. This didn't get any blue. There we go. Over here. And in the tree here. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's her first year. She's only 4 months old, but she thinks the trees are really fun. She likes the lights more than the ornaments, which is okay. So we can turn those off and unplug them if we don't want to have them on and she's interested in them. And there we go. Just kind of blend that a little bit. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do every other one of these in blue. Oops, not there. This one. Yeah, I'm doing them wrong, but that's okay. Look at a little owl up there. Okay, these little guys. Should add the bigger ones. These guys a little bit. Okay, let's get the caps on the right things. This spot up here too. The lines are going to be red and in between will be blue. Then we'll add some blue up here. Have to be careful there. This candy needs some. This little candy cane. We got a couple here. And then we'll do these. Okay. Red. Needed to wait for the garbage guy to go. So the red I'm using is 847, and we're just going to put it in. It's quite red. Okay, I'm going to do those. Then we're going to bring in 757. And just on the edges here, we're going to bring in a lot of that darker color. And bring in the blender and just pull it out a little bit. So you get a little more depth in there. Okay, and we're going to do all of those that way. Also going to do that up around here and the red in there. Going to candy cane this place up. I think there's a point on here it might be easier to do, depending on how pointy the point is. Anything else that needs to be tiny, we'll do these. Let's see. I'm trying to do one half of the page so I can do the other half off the camera. We'll probably get this done today, maybe, possibly, who knows. Let's see, we'll do these. I think I'm doing them wrong. Well, we'll do this and then we'll come back and fix the blue on the other ones. I am going to add white in here. It's not just going to be this solid red, but I'm going to do that with a pencil. Although this is a really nice red. Yeah, I did it all wrong, but you know, nobody will notice, right? We'll do that one white. Okay, then we'll take the red, the other one, which was the 757, and we're just going to darken it down at the base here. And blend that. In fact, you can probably just put some of that on the blending tool and do it. Get some meowing going on. She's up. Bum, bum, and there and there. I'll get in and do it in there too. It's just, I have to see that a little closer. Be easier for me to do. Okay. And then it'll go in here too. Let's get the other end and see what we can do here. That'll work out. Okay. I will do the same thing on the candy canes over here. This little candy here, this one, the one down here, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to bring in two colors here, Holbein, Burgundy. And what we're going to do is darken some of these little areas in the red. I started over here. So I'm just going in where the black is and going around and darkening up this corner. If I made a mistake in the red, I'm just going to cover it up with that burgundy. I'm going to go darkest around the edge here and any areas that we have made a boo-boo. Okay, and then just bring it up very gently and lighten it up. Now in the center, it's going to be a little darker too, so we're just going to add that in there and bring it out. Kind of outline the area that you made a mistake in. Okay. And just darken it up so it's giving it kind of a shadow. I'm going to go around all of these and do that. Okay. We're going to take a light blue. These are probably all going to be Holbeins because they have the lighter colors. This one is called Horizon Blue. Basically do the same thing with the blue. Just lightening it up down at the base. This is going to lighten the color that we have down. And bring it around. Okay. Take the white Holbein. Just make sure that center is blended. We're a round candy after all. Kind of want it to look a little round. We'll use our little duster wherever that went. We want the center of the candy dark, so I'm going to sharpen this little guy up. Get a little point on there and get into the center here. Try not to blend the red that you put in here. Just make sure it's a little darker in there. Okay. We're going to darken it down here at the base. Bring that blue up. Also, anywhere where we have snow, we're going to use that to lighten up the snow a little bit. You can do this with any light blue color if you have a set that has a nice pastel set in there. It'll work real well. Do that on the candy canes. We're also going to bring in the white to make sure we get a nice white line coming down to make that candy cane sparkle. Okay. Right through all the red. You want it to sparkle. Okay. We can also do that in here. I'm going to wait to do that till I practice it on one of the little ones. I think it only really has to go on half of it. There we go. Let's see. We want it to sparkle going up this way too. This is more frosting than candy though. Maybe we'll do it on the back. See if I like it. If I don't, I can just cover it up. We're going to have to make that one a little more blue, so we'll bring in a little blue here at the top. Okay, and then just going to sharpen the white Holbein pencil. And this is nice and blurry here, but we want to make it just a little bit sharper in the very center of that. And I'm just going to rub it in, and it's going to make a squeaky noise, but I'm going to rub that with my finger and get that to move just a little bit and blend in a little more with the red. And there we go. Now we need to do the gingerbread, but my hand is killing me, so I am going to have to stop it at this point, and then we will continue it tomorrow. I hope you guys are enjoying, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So I will see you in the next one. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. If you want to know what I used and the numbers and the pencils, will all be in the description box. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye now.